For the first time in his discussions, or rants, I guess we should call them in this case, talking about tariffs, Donald Trump finally said something that was absolutely true. And that's not exactly accurate. You know, he said something that was mostly true. He was just wrong about the reason it's true. Here's what happened. As we all know, at midnight on, I guess, Thursday morning, the reciprocal tariffs went into place. And Donald Trump spent all night on Truth Social bragging about it in these all-caps, dementia-filled rants. And during one of those rants, and again, there were many, he did, here comes midnight, hey, it is midnight, hey, it's past midnight. During one of those rants, he admitted something that is kind of mostly true, depending on the context, I guess. Here is what Donald Trump had to say. Again, as I always say, we have to look at these rants, not as rants, but as symptoms of his growing mental illness, which I firmly believe that's what these are. But here's what he said. Reciprocal tariffs take effect at midnight tonight. Billions of dollars, largely from countries that have taken advantage of the United States for many years, laughing all the way, will start flowing into the USA. Now, if you caught it, there is something in there that is accurate. And that is the rest of the world is laughing at us, right? Laughing all the way, he says. Like he's getting ready for Christmas. But they are laughing at us. Except he's wrong about the reason why they're laughing at us. You see, Donald Trump thinks that the rest of the world is laughing at us because we haven't put high tariffs on the goods coming from their countries into our country. And so they laugh at us because they make a killing off of it and we're not even charging them. But that's not why they're laughing at us. You see, they're laughing at us because our country has a convicted felon as the president of the United States who doesn't understand how tariffs work or how the economy works, which is evidence from his fact that he says other countries will pay these. And no, they don't. No, they don't. Not even close. We do. The people who import the goods from these other countries pay the tariffs. After they incur that expense, they then jack up the prices of the goods they've just imported to recoup their losses, and that means we end up paying them in the end. The other countries don't have to pay an extra penny when they get hit with tariffs. Not one f***ing penny. We do. And Trump clearly doesn't understand that, and that's why they're laughing at us. Because they know that we have picked the dumbest human being that our country had to offer and elevated him to this God Emperor, leader of the MAGA cult, to make these dumbass decisions that, according to all of the available data, is wrecking the economy. Multiple reports in the last 9 days have confirmed this. We are getting screwed. The farmers are telling us that the crops are rotting in the field. The companies are telling us we're headed for a recession. And the companies have confirmed they're raising prices because of the tariffs. Job growth is dead. Every economic indicator is in the toilet because of Trump, and that is why everybody else is laughing at us. But as I mentioned, that wasn't the only post he made. He also said, it's midnight, billions of dollars in tariffs are now flowing into the United States of America. He's insane. He's a mentally ill person who needs round-the-clock psychological care. I firmly believe that. Because at the stroke of midnight, the second the tariffs went into effect, suddenly billions and billions of dollars just go into the U.S. Treasury. That's what he said. He literally said that. Because that's what he believes, because he's insane. I wasn't the only one. He then continued, shortly after midnight, the only thing that can stop America's greatness would be a radical left court that wants to see our country fail. So he's already prepping America for like, hey, my tariffs aren't exactly legal. I don't actually have the right to do this. So if it gets overturned by a court, it's because of a radical left judge. It's a preemptive excuse that may or may not even happen. And for the record, again, all of these posts were all caps. So he's yelling, he's ranting, he's up all night because he's friggin' crazy. And that is the main reason that the rest of the world is in fact laughing at us. Thanks for watching today, everybody. And don't forget, if you're not already, please do subscribe to this channel. We have fresh content going up every single day, and I would really hate for you to miss out on that. And speaking of missing out, if you're not following me across all other social media outlets, then get on it. You can follow the links in the description of this video.